Long ago, in the far north's harshest winters, young Akiuk lived in a snow igloo.
Snow walls kept the family warm in polar night. Grandmother shared ancient secrets. Caribou fur inside, sealskin outside against wind and cold. Akiuk built strong igloos quickly, trapping heat inside snow block, in frozen food preserved naturally. Shared blubber fueled warmth and family bonds.
Akiuk hunted seal at breathing holes in the sea ice.
He waited hours without moving, listening for the seal's breath. With perfect timing, Akiuk struck and brought food for the family. Akiuk pulled the heavy seal home through the endless snow. Akiuk pulled the heavy seal home through the endless snow.
Fresh seal meant food, oil, and warmth for many days ahead.
Every part of the seal was used wisely, nothing wasted. Fresh blubber fueled the lamp, giving light and vital heat. Outside, deadly storms raged, but the igloo stood strong. Inside, the family slept warmly, protected from the freezing night. Dawn arrived, bringing light and another day of life.
Akiuk set clever traps for small animals to add food.
Hidden under snow, traps waited patiently for prey. A small catch provided extra meat and warm fur.
Grandmother taught Akiuk the sacred way to make fire. From a tiny spark, light and warmth filled the igloo.
Akiuk fished through thick ice for hidden lakefish. He waited calmly, feeling every small movement below. A strong fish rose, rewarding patience with fresh food.
Fish dried slowly, stored safely for darker days ahead.
Stories kept ancient knowledge alive through endless nights.
Northern lights danced above, guiding spirits of the ancestors.
The family watched in silence, feeling ancestors watching over them.
Akiuk repaired clothing carefully, keeping the cold forever outside.
Knowledge passed to the young, ensuring survival for generations. Each dawn brought new strength to face the endless winter.
A great storm gathered, threatening the long polar night.
The family felt the storm coming and prepared quietly. Food stores grew low after many dark weeks.
The lamp burned low, precious oil almost gone.
Akiuk knew he must hunt again, despite the great storm. Akiuk stepped into the blinding storm alone. The storm erased all paths and hid the world. Akiuk felt the wind's direction to find his way. Hidden ice cracked beneath him in the storm. Akiuk rose and pressed on, unbroken by the fall.
Akiuk crossed dangerous pressure ridges on the sea ice.
Nothing was visible, yet Akiuk trusted his inner sense.
Fresh polar bear tracks crossed Akiuk's path.
A great bear appeared, guardian of the ice.
Akiuk showed respect and slowly withdrew unharmed. Akiuk reached distant seal holes on the open ice. He chose the strongest breathing hole and waited. Hours passed as Akiuk became part of the ice itself. The seal rose, and Akiuk's strike was true. A heavy seal meant survival for the family.
Akiuk began the hard journey home with precious cargo.
The storm weakened, revealing the path ahead. Deep snow challenged every step of the return. Raw liver gave Akiuk instant strength to continue. The igloo appeared, warm light welcoming the hunter home. The family saw Akiuk returning through the snow. They ran to welcome the hunter home safely. Akiuk felt the warmth of family after the long trial. Together, they brought the seal into the warm shelter. Bright flame rose again, banishing darkness and cold.
The seal brought new life to the igloo.
Every piece was carefully divided for food and fuel. Fresh meat restored strength after the long hardship. Meat dried slowly, stored for many days to come. The family slept deeply, safe in warmth and plenty.
The family gathered close, sharing silent thanks.
Grandmother sang ancient words of thanks to all voices joined, honoring the gift of life. A small offering returned respect to.
The lights danced brighter, as if in celebration.
Grandmother taught ancient rhythms to the young.
Akiuk shaped new tools from bone and antler.
The child's voice began to carry ancient sounds. Games with string brought laughter and stories. The lights returned softly, watching over the happy home.
Akiuk prepared the kayak for future waters.
Grandmother sewed sacred patterns into warm clothing.
The child learned to walk on snow without sinking.
The sun's light returned faintly to the horizon. The family greeted the returning light together.
The sun rose again after life earned. They stood in silence, welcoming the.
Warmth touched their faces for the first time in months. The snow sparkled brighter as days began to grow.
Together they stepped into the growing light.
The snow hardened, making travel easier under the sun. Water flowed again, singing of coming spring. Winter stores remained strong, ready for the transition. The first green life broke through the white silence. They sat in sunlight, feeling winter's end approach.
Dark earth appeared as snow gave way to sun.
Fresh running water quenched their long thirst.
Migrating birds returned, announcing spring's arrival.
Caribou appeared on the horizon, life moving north. They stood together, ready for the new season.
Caribou returned, bringing meat and skins for the people.
Akiuk readied his bow for the coming hunt.
Fresh green plants offered new food and medicine. New greens joined old meat in the cooking pot. They ate together under the sun, strong and alive.
Spring covered the land in green and flowers.
Plants and early berries filled their gathering baskets.
Caribou fell to Akiuk's arrow, providing richly.
All hands worked together on the great caribou.
Meat dried in sun and wind, the igloo melted, its purpose served through winter. A skin tent rose, open and light for summer.
Sunlight filled the new home with warmth and air. Rivers ran free, opening paths across the land. The kayak carried Akiuk swiftly on open water. Akiuk moved swiftly across the awakened waters.
Fish filled the river, easy to spear in clear shallows.
Fish dried quickly in sun and gentle smoke.
They ate fresh fish and greens under the open sky.
The sun stayed low, giving endless light to the land.
The sun circled low, giving light without end.
Laughter filled the air in the never-ending day. Water mirrored the sun, doubling the endless light. Stories continued by fire, even without darkness. Through coldest night and endless day, Akiuk's family